We are live in the 352 with the Leesburg Area Chamber of Commerce, and we are at the 24 Taproom today with AC. And he is going to tell us all about craft beer and amazing food that they serve here at the restaurant. AC?
That's right, Danielle. Well, we opened September 9th, so just about 6 months now. I think Leesburg desperately needed a craft beer bar, so that's what we definitely opened up. Me and my bar manager, Kenny, we thought that a good craft beer bar where you had amazing food was something that Leesburg needed. So we definitely did our research and homework and came up with this place. Yeah.
That they did, and they have absolutely made quite the impression on this community. I may be a frequenter myself. It's a great place and has excellent beer and excellent food. And I have to say that if you are looking for somebody that knows the world of craft beer, these guys know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of special events that are coming up, as well as just a normal events that they have during the week. So do you want to give us a little bit of information about those things?
On April 8th, we're going to be doing a craft beer festival. We're going to set up a tent outside. We're going to have 8 breweries that are stopping by. Some of them are Crooked Can, 21st Amendment, Uinta, we're having Abita, Sierra Nevada, and they're going to bring 2 or 3 limited release beers. Outside you'll be able to drink unlimited for 3 hours for $25. And for $5 more you get a souvenir cup with our logo on it. It's going to be very fun. We're going to have games outside, food trucks, really fun stuff. Yeah.
Very good. We are very excited to see that come about. And I believe there's actually an even special event that's coming up tomorrow night. With a special appearance from a guest brewer. So expound on that for us.
That's right. Oceanside Brewing is going to stop by tomorrow. They're going to do their release party here. They're doing their first year, what is the first year?
First year anniversary.
Yeah, I guess you call it.
Yeah. They opened about a year ago.
About a year ago. So one of the brewers, head brewer, is going to be here talking with us and talking about his beer. Should be a lot of fun. I have a gentleman who works for one of the newspapers. Going to do an interview with them, so that'll be fun. So you'll be able to read all up on that.
Yes, so definitely. I think it's Village's Daily Sun.
That's it.
Yeah, so stay tuned to them to see what is going down tomorrow. But that is a brand new brewery, like a year old, out of Orlando. Just got their distributor license here in Lake County, and the 24 Tap is the first person to be able to distribute their beer. So it's definitely a must. You have to come taste. So at this point in time, we're actually going to go to the kitchen, and we are going to make up some food, or actually AC's going to. I'm going to watch.
I love cooking.
And so if you want to follow us in there, bear with us, and we're going to take a trip to the kitchen.
Yep. Just so you know, all of our signage up on the wall, we try to fill the whole wall with signage, so all the birds that we've carried or we want to carry, they're all up here. Yep.
Nice.
Over on this side, we got our 24 Tap, hence the name 24 Taproom. Yeah, we rotate all our taps, so whenever we run out of something, we have kegs back there just waiting to be tapped. And as you can see up there, we have our Ocean Sun lunch taps waiting for it to be done tomorrow.
Very nice. And I have to take a moment to point out my favorite sign. I hope that you can see it. It is in red and white here, if I can get over there to you enough. It says, in case of fire, exit the building before putting it on social media. My personal favorite.
Yeah, we try to do a lot of fun little things, a lot of fun little signs in the men's bathroom, women's bathroom, little fun things here and there.
Yeah. Yep. So, okay. So before we head into the kitchen, we may have jumped the gun just a touch, but so AC, tell us a little bit about maybe the weekly things. I know that you guys do virtual reality night.
Right.
That's definitely something new and different.
We definitely try to do something that nobody does around here. Virtual reality is a big thing that's coming up. So I have a guy who brings a professional system, sets it up, and whoever is playing the game, we can see what they're doing inside the TV. So it's very fun.
That if you check out their Facebook page, they actually have some videos of people. Pretty hilarious stuff.
Another thing that we do is a comedy night. Nobody does comedy around here, so we definitely try to bring that to Leesburg. it's very fun. I got professional comics from Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville come down and do their set. Very funny stuff.
That's awesome. So definitely keep an eye on that. They are amazing at putting out their events on their Facebook page. So definitely do a search if you haven't already. The 24 Tap Room. Follow. You can subscribe to their events on there so that you can always be notified and make sure that you're at the ones that you want to be at. Another thing that they do amazing at is live music.
That's right.
So, and it's not just your typical Friday nights. They do it all throughout the weeks,
That's
any
right.
given time. So you want to keep an eye out on that.
On Wednesdays, we do open mic night, so anybody knows how to play guitar, any type of instrument. We have a professional system up there. They can go up there and just hook up and play.
Wonderful.
On Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we do live entertainment. On Thursdays are our special nights event, but when we don't have anything planned, we do live music as well. Very
Wonderful.
fun stuff. Yeah, local musicians.
All local. Definitely local. This is a restaurant that encompasses local across the board, which we love.
With our beer selection, we definitely try to stay Florida forward, but we do carry some of the major brands as well.
Yep.
So any small brewery that we can help out, we definitely help them out.
Wonderful. All right. So I think that the kitchen is now clear, and so we are going to actually head that way this now.
All right, let me get set up here real quick.
So and I think that today, are we making shrimp tacos?
Yeah, we're making shrimp tacos.
Yay. I am going to let you know that I have personally had them, usually on Taco Tuesday, because they are
20% off.
Right.
Every Tuesday, and if we're open, we're cooking, so any time of the day.
So you got to come down Tuesday or any day of the week and get some of these. But let's show you how it's done.
Yeah. So we start off with the flour tortilla. I do gotta tell you, it took me probably 2 months to find just the right amount of, not the right amount, just the right tortilla that I'm used to. I'm from San Diego, so I'm used to Mexican cooking and good food, authentic. So I just want you to smell this tortilla for me real quick.
I can do that.
You see?
Oh my God.
No preservatives.
No.
This is just.
You can smell the
tortilla.
corn. Yeah.
That's what a tortilla should smell like.
Delicious.
Yeah. So for our shrimp, we're using these 3140 shrimp. They're beer battered, which are amazing, being a craft beer place.
They are.
Yeah. So we use cabbage that we do ourselves. And, you know,
Fresh coleslaw.
So many people just get this wrong, but use fresh stuff. Fresh stuff.
Fresh stuff makes all the difference in the world. It truly
does.
does.
I make my own sour cream. I make my own, well, not my own sour cream, but crema is what I call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some creme fraiche.
Creme fraiche, that's right.
Like it?
Yeah. We make our own aioli. This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is so good.
I will vouch for that.
Yeah.
It pretty much brings the entire taco together. It's so good.
And what me and Kenny like to say is that we'd rather go eat at a bar than go drink at a restaurant. So we are giving you guys amazing food that you could actually eat at a bar, and you don't have to sit at a restaurant and, you know, it looks kind of weird if you're sitting at a restaurant drinking for 2-3 hours.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
Yeah. So this right here is amazing food, really quality. Me and Kenny, we both have a background in cooking. I mean, I'm a chef in San Diego. Kenny's been cooking here for I don't know how many years, but he is amazing. I'm amazing, and this is amazing food.
Yes.
You definitely have to come try it.
Absolutely. Let's get a little close up of those tacos going on over here. You got to see.
Fresh cilantro, fresh cabbage.
Delicious.
Everything is amazing.
So the salsa and the chips are also delicious to go along with it. I will just say.
It took me quite some time to find just the right stuff that I wanted to use.
And just another, the beer cheese that they make here. I've never had any that is this good. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. I've tasted it all over the United States, and I will vouch that absolutely hand down best recipe I've ever had. So, gotta come try it.
We have a little bit of everything for everybody. We have salads, we have soups, sandwiches. Our Cuban, I would challenge anybody who says they got a better Cuban. We make amazing Cubans.
It is good stuff.
Yeah.
And that's from a girl that was raised in Tampa, so
I
will. I'll vouch for that as well.
Awesome.
All right, so we are going to leave the kitchen now, and we're going to go back and we're going to do a little bit of a beer tasting. So follow us along. All right. So I think that we are hopefully in the camera. If not, we'll fix it here in a second. So Kenny, who is, thank you, Kenny is AC's partner in crime over here.
That's right.
And he is putting together a little bit of a beer fight for us to, and AC's gonna take us through what we have and tell us all about it. So that is coming soon.
Yeah, when me and Kenny were opening this place, we did our market research. We went drinking everywhere. Market research.
Market research.
That's right.
That's what we call it.
Okay.
Okay.
For the job.
Right.
Yeah, so,
if you want to open a bar, you know, you gotta taste.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Kenny.
So here we definitely we have beer for everybody. If somebody likes IPAs, double IPAs like yourself, you come here and you'll find one. Light beer, I get a lot of people who say they don't drink beer or they don't like hoppiness, so we have some mild stuff that they can try, and that'll get them into good beer.
Yes.
And nothing against big breweries like Bud Light or Miller Lite, but just when you want flavored beer, you come here.
I couldn't agree more. I've also, I am not one that has the knowledge of mixing for beers very much, so I have to say that I have had AC hand me some samples of things that he has mixed with one or the other that has been absolutely delightful. I mean, if you're looking for a really amazing flavor of beer, not just your typical normal thing, definitely is the place to come because they have quite the range, and not only do they have the range, but they have the knowledge behind it to actually like tell you what you are looking for or to help you find that craft beer. So even if you're one of those people who craft beer world is a brand new thing for you and you really want to learn more about it, these guys are the ones that can teach you.
Yeah, now craft beer has so much science behind it, where the hops come from, your yeast. Some breweries keep the same strain of yeast and that's all they use, because if they change it, it changes the flavor of the beer. So there's so much science behind it. But it's good to mix around and play around with different beers. And I mix a mango cider and a pineapple cider, which is absolutely phenomenal.
Oh my gosh.
Really, really good.
Especially after like a nice day of activity, you need just a good refreshing beer. That's where it's at.
Yeah, we do rotate all our taps, so we're always changing everything. Whenever we run out of something, we got 3 kegs back there waiting to be tapped. All new beer, different styles, but we always try to keep 2 or 3 of the same style of beer. We got 24, so that's a good range.
That is a good range.
Yeah.
Definitely, probably. Is that probably more taps than anybody in Leesburg has?
In Leesburg, yes.
Yes,
definitely
okay,
Leesburg.
okay.
There's a tap outs, brew tap outs in Tavares, they got 32.
Okay,
But,
so
yeah.
there's just not, you know, it's definitely, we don't have a plethora of them around, so we're very, very glad to have them here in Leesburg and to have such a showing. 24 taps, I mean,
24 taps,
you
yeah.
really can't go wrong.
Yeah, so like I said, we're definitely Florida forward, so we try to help as much breweries as we can here in Florida. This MIA, Big in Japan, they're just about 3 years, but I think they're going to be huge in a couple of years because they got really good beer.
I actually had the personal experience of going to one of their tap takeovers here lately, and they definitely are good. I have a good friend who is all about the MIA.
Yeah.
So they have currently they have 2 on tap. So if you want to try out the MIA, now is the time.
Yeah, this MIA is Big in Japan, so it's a sake beer. It finishes with a nice little hint of sake. Really good stuff. Yeah, this other one is called West Floridian, and we were actually hounding them for 2 months so they could start distributing down here. Because when we went to the brewery to try their beer, we were just so shocked with how good their beer is. We just had to have it. So they finally started distributing down here, so now we carry them. They're an amazing brewery.
That's awesome. So, and then tell us about the
OPP.
OPP?
It's an Orange Blossom Pilsner. It's a very light beer, very good. They're from Orlando. Really good stuff. And like I said, if somebody came to me and told me I don't like beer, that's something I would give them. It's got a nice hint of honey, so it's really good stuff.
Very nice.
And this High Life from Cigar City is one of their staple beers. It's really, really good.
Now, Cigar City, that's another Florida local as well. So,
they're in Tampa.
yeah, all of these are Florida locals. So, as you can see, there is not just a good showing of craft beer, but a great support of Florida beers as well.
Of course. And of course, we do carry some of the major big breweries all around the nation. I mean, one of our favorites is Sierra Nevada. We had our first tap takeover with them, actually. Really good stuff. Yeah.
So something for everybody to try. So I don't know. AC, you want to grab one?
This is my favorite.
Cheers. Let's do it. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was awesome, and we look forward to seeing you at the 24 Tap.